Right, here we are, starting to do the first bit of Rick and Morty. Expect plenty of feck-ups and unpicks. Let's just see how we go. I'm not going to border it with black, I'm just going to go into it with each colour. So yellow and green will do that bit. Dark green, yellow and green. It'll just be whatever colour the portal is. I did think about a surround, but we'll see what happens. Here we go. Steady away, and the wool comes out, always a thing. Always have your threader in your back pocket, whap that through there. What I should really have done is pull plenty of wool up from the reel, the bobbin. One thing you can guarantee is that this is a true test of patience, because it happens a lot. And I don't know if it's just the way I've got it set up. Right, pull some spare off that. So I've got a few hooks and things for the wool to trail on. Try to keep plenty spare, but you just forget to pull it through. So nice and slow. There's plenty of, I'll say, happy little accidents. I tend not to unpick it where I go off just a little bit, but there we go again, look. So I'm slightly off that line, but that's okay. When I'm indoors, I've got a better setup. Yeah, so pull that back through. Right, there we go. Back on with it. Make sure that this does not get trapped in them cogs, because it makes a right mess, and it's the right ass to unpick as well. I'm sure I'm getting like a current through this body. We'll soon see. Just like a little stab of electricity. Pull that through, hold on to that. Yeah, something's definitely shorting on this. Nice and slow. Never go down with gun. Don't ever go down like that, it's crazy. Always start there. Do a diagonal, absolutely fine all day long. Tidy that up in a bit. So what's happened there is, on your monk cloth, you've basically shredded it. So you need to pull that back. You can pull it down with a fork. Quite an easy fix, really. I'm saying it's an easy fix. It can be a pain in the ass, but patience is key. Pull some spare wool down with your right hand. So on this one, I'm going right to left. Nice and slow. Then I've bloody lost my wool again. Back into the pocket. Put this through there. Pull that arsehole down. Did forget to tell you, make sure you turn the gun off. Otherwise your face could get trapped in the cogs, and that would not be pretty. Right, am I imagining this, or am I getting some sort of weird tingle off this gun? Right, okay. So keep it tidy as you go along. Pull off these little bits. Don't need them. I would advise having a catch tray on the floor or a bag opener, something like that. Hold on to that little thing there, pull it down. Bit more slack from your wool. Get rid of that. Been looking forward to doing this one. The wolf, I absolutely balled up because the shaver cradle slipped. And it didn't just do it on the bits on the video that I showed you, like at the top of the head. It's made it uneven, like all the way across. In different areas, it's gone like lower on different parts of the rug, so it's essentially a write-off, no repair. I'll keep it as a fail though, because fails are good. See that? Wrong, wrong, wrong. I'm going to stick to the line. Zhuzh it up with your finger again. Get some spare. That's it. I'm going to try and go again. If you do go over it too much, your grid or your mesh will part, and it makes it so that there's nothing for the wool to grip onto. So you'd have to use a fork and you sort of pull it all back together. I will demo this later. So right to left. Make sure that your canvas is taut. This is moving because it's on a, I've got it hanging loosely over a shed door. So just push it. It'll be okay. No, it won't be okay. I'm not having okay on this rug. Pull that through. Right, here we go again. I did say that I'm not going to do any outtakes of, I'm just going to leave all errors in basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I'll just show you as it is. Actually it is when you're doing it. As joyous as it is, when the wool slips out, it's a pain in the ass. When your gun's giving you little electric shocks for some reason, it's a pain in the ass. I'm getting shocks off this, am I fucking imagining this? Okay. Nicely done, Paul. Go that way down. I want that edge clean, so I have to redo it. Scratch it up, get that grid back, and then just go up. Tends to fill it okay. Right. Nice and steady. With the sound of nature. That's all right. It's all good. So I know the next bits that are black are going to be his arms. Diagonals are a pain in the ass, so you need like a run up. And I've no doubt that the first part of this arm top is going to be a little bit wobbly, but it's okay, it's not too bad. It's definitely worth going back and redoing any bits that you fuck up. I'm quite close to the camera, so Okay, let's have a look. Bit of a wonky situation on the elbow there. Oh, I can't see it. Shit, I'm on camera. That bit just ballsed up, that bit there in the corner. There we go. Jobs are good. Right, let's hang this on the floor. So that's the first bit. Steady away, as I said. Not sure why this tripod's been a dick, but it is. There we go. Right then, so I've got a bit of the arm done. I'll move this back a little bit. This is one of them tripods that you twist and it like collapses. So most of the time the camera's on the floor. I'm just sweeping it all up. Swearing. Right then. Spot the malfunction. Again, the wool's come off because I keep forgetting to pull excess. Needle in. A little hole through that one. What I tend to do is push it through the little eye catcher thing and grab it in my mouth and pull it through my mouth, but I'm dead paranoid that my mouth's going to get stuck in cogs and I'm going to turn the gun on. So I try to be careful. Right then, so what's that bit? Yonder sleeve. Now I remember, I'm sure he has yellow cuffs. It says black. I'll look at that in a minute, I'll come back to that. So, I'm going to go onto this arm down yonder. I know it's a little bit lower than the line, but that's okay. Because what you don't realise is, that's bollocks, this black on the other side will be super thick. It's very deceiving. Right, here we go. On the mad bend. Now a bit of this monk's cloth is knackered. So let's see how we can get this arm straight. I think that's gone in a bit. If it has, I need to fix it. Yeah, that's alright. That's not too bad. If you see there, it's actually curved in a little bit. So, just do that. Pull it out. Do some magic fingertip action. And just do it again. Sometimes it just fucks up and repeats what you've just done, which drives you insane. That might be what I call a fork repair, where you've got to sort of reset the fibres. Oh, shit. Right, so bit of a fix there. The other thing as well, which I keep forgetting, is this stretch, so keep it tight. Once you've started the rug, I wouldn't necessarily stretch it too much more. It needs to be done at the beginning. So when you stretch your monk's cloth on, you give it a few hours or even a day to stretch out a little bit, then you tighten it, and then you begin. erase, erase, erase. And you know what? It's probably going to do it again. It's a pain in the dick sometimes. Like that bit there. I'll go up. Pull some fucking wall through. Excuse my language, YouTube. Rethread the gun. Through there, through there. Cannot even tell you how many times I've rethreaded this fucking gun. Pull it back so you've got like a little bit hanging out at the end. You don't need all that. Just a waste when it cuts it. It is important to remember that you do need to oil. See what happened? Did you see that little bastard then? It jumped out again. So keep these oiled. Watch the moving parts. So when this gun starts to squeak loudly, you'll know then that it's ready for an oil. So let me just rethread it. I say it's a world of pain, but you know what? There are worse things in life than an unthreaded gun. If that could ever be a quote, I'm sure it could. I'd be quite proud. Because realistically, there are way worse things in life than this. Coming undone. Right, try a frigging gun. So, it's always good to look back on your pictures as well and just make sure that you're not going mad and making shit up. So I know that I'm going to have to outline that in black, the lapel collar. Yes, oh yeah, that's his side, his little skinny body. Have I missed a line off there? I think there's a line missing, I could be wrong. Right, okay, we continue. And don't be tempted to just whoop all the way up in one massive blast on your gun, or it will go bad. You know, I think there's a speed you need to get to, but all in good time. That popped out then, see? Don't push hard enough, it will pop. Pull some slack. Push it back in. I think that's right. All right. We'll soon see. It does not like going diagonal, I'll tell you that. You've got to let the gun sort of pull you up. It'll lift, the gun will just lift itself. Do nothing, leave it to it. Oh, what's happened here? I lost some thread. Oh, it's snagged. So the one thing it could snag on. Pull it out. Get some more electric shocks off my gun. I don't know why. Just, there we go. So we've got the lapel bit building up. That's his arm. That's his side. So I guess. What? You ass. Right, okay, I'm going to get a cup of tea. Back in a bit for some more excitation, if you can call it that.